Good evening, all of you. We will start in next 1 minute.
Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to everyone present over here. This is Jigisha, your host for the evening. First of all, a very happy International Girl Child Day to all the female participants present over here. And it's my absolute honor to introduce such an accomplished personality and today's guest of honor or guest speaker, Dr. Anjana Verma. She's an assistant professor in Department of Pedagogical Sciences, Faculty of Education, Dayalbagh Education Institute, Agra. She is the coordinator of CART in DAI, that is Center for Knowledge Acquisition, Retention and Transformation. She is also faculty coordinator of IQAC in DEI. She has a great number of publications and paper presentations in numerous national and international conferences and seminars. She has organized several workshops under CART. Her research interests include learning disabled students, digital pedagogy, and art-led integrated education. Over to you, ma'am. Are you there, ma'am?
So now, Jikisha, I think she is not in the meeting.
No, I'm in the meeting, ma'am. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, all right.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Thank you, Jigisa. Thank you so
And,
much.
now mic is yours. Now. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Let me share my screen. Okay, so good evening, everyone. Joining us virtually from the different part of the country. I'm really honored to be speaking on such a great occasion, that is International Day of the Girl Child. I'm Dr. Anjana Verma from Faculty of Education, Dayalbagh Educational Institute, Dayalbagh, Agra. I would like to extend my heartful thanks to the organizers of this event. Thank you so much for inviting me and for giving me this opportunity that I am able to share my thoughts on such an important topic. Thank you so much. So now, today we are celebrating the International Day of the Girl Child.
Sorry for
Yes?
interrupting, Anjana ma'am, but your camera is not visible. You are not visible.
Yeah, I guess the screen isn't there even.
Please share the camera, ma'am. Yes.
Actually, I'm sharing my camera, but when I'm presenting the screen, it is not visible, I guess. Now is it visible?
No.
My camera is on.
No, you are not visible, ma'am. Yes, you are visible now, ma'am.
Okay. My screen is visible?
No.
Yeah, it's visible now.
Is it okay now?
Yes, ma'am, you can start now. It's visible.
Okay. So today we are here to celebrating International Day of the Girl Child. I guess this day is not an occasion to celebrate. This is a day for the reminder that we should assess the challenges of the girls. This is the reminder that we have to we have to take some steps towards the difficulties the girls are facing in their day-to-day life. So in this discussion, we will be discuss the challenges of the girls, the importance of this International Day of the Girl Child, and what we can do to fulfill the dreams of the girls. I would like to start my talk with this quote. A world without a girl is as impossible as a world without water. As we know that we cannot survive without water, as the same way we cannot survive our families, our future without girls. So boys and girls both are important for a family, for a community, and for the nation and all over the world. So we have to give the importance to the girls. On December 19, 2011, United Nations General Assembly had declared October 11 as the International Day of the Girl Child. The International Day of the Girl Child focuses on the challenges of the girls they are facing in their daily life. They promote the girls' empowerment, they recognize their unique talent and the skills, and they try to fulfillment of their human rights. As we know, if the girls are supported fully, they can be a good daughter of today. Even they could be a great entrepreneurs of tomorrow. They could be a household heads, efficient workers, and the efficient mothers. Even they could be a effective political leaders of tomorrow. In 2024, the vision of the International Day of the Girl theme is Girls' Vision for the Future. The vision emphasizes the voices and the aspiration of girls around the world. What girls want and making sure that they have the support and resources to achieve them. Empowering girls to imagine and create a future where their rights are respected, their potential is fully realized, and they actively contribute to a better world. Provide a platform to share their ideas about the changes they want to see in their communities, governments, and the world, inspiring actions and policy changes in support of their empowerment. This day is celebrated because it encourages everyone to help girls to reach their full potentials. Before going too deep in this matter, we should pay attention to some data and facts so that we could understand the today's scenario and today's situations. There are some data like the international community has committed to achieve gender equality by 2030 as the goal number 4. It already committed that by the 2030 the gender equality will be achieved and gender disparity will be eliminated, but till 2024 no country has achieved gender equality. Yes, it is true, till the 2024 no country has achieved gender equality. There are only 9 countries at the highest parity with 80%, in which Iceland on the top, which keep the first rank, and Norway, Finland, New Zealand, Sweden, Germany, Nicaragua, Namibia, and Lithuania. They are the 9 countries which achieved 80% of parity between male and female. If we talk about India, India is on 127th rank out of 147 countries in the Gender Gap Index 2023. Although India has improved its 8th rank, but still it is in the lowest 7th rank. There are 3 countries which made no progress: Venezuela, Afghanistan, and South Africa. They have made no progress. If we follow the same current rate of progress, it will take another 131 years to achieve gender equality worldwide. South Africa is the country where the rate of crime against the women on the top. So these are the some facts we should keep in mind. Again, I would like to present some data. It is we can interpret it in the developmental phase of a female. Like in the first decade of the life, 0 to 9 years, gender disparity is relatively small. In adolescence, when a girl comes in the adolescence stage, means 10 to 19 years, gender disparities become more pronounced. In this stage, this is a very crucial and critical stage of a girl child. And this is the stage where the gender disparities can be seen in the higher percentage. Globally, 22% of adolescent girls aged 15 to 19 are not in education, neither they are in any employment or training. So here we can see that 22% of adolescent girls are not in education, employment, or training. Then where they are? If they are not in education, not in employment, not any kind of training, then what they are doing? This is the point to think. In 2023, 70% of new HIV infections among adolescents, girls, occurred worldwide. This is a global data which is depicting that the 70% of girls, 70% of new HIV infections occurred in the women, in the girls. So this is a very shameful data, I guess. 1 in every 20 girls aged 15 to 19 have experienced forced sex. This is also, we can see brutal data that 20 हर 20 में से एक लड़की को forced sex का सामना करना पड़ता है. Self harm is the third leading cause of death among the adolescent girls. जब adolescent girls उनके साथ होने वाली चीजों को सहन नहीं कर पाते हैं, psychologically उनको manage नहीं कर पाते हैं, then they try to self harm, and it is the third leading cause of death among adolescent girls. So this data has been explored and presented here because this day is really important, because this is the data which is showing that the girls are not safe, girls are not treated equally like boys, and this day recognizes the right of girls and promotes their empowerment. The day raises awareness of the gender inequality girls face in education, literature, legal rights, and protection from violence. In India or in many countries, the governments are working over it. In India, NCRT is reframing their content, the activities where the educational disparity is being eliminated, and the more inclusive education is supported or advocated. There are many activities where many activities have been introduced where boys and girls both can participate and both can learn together. Discuss the challenges they face in their life, ensure the fulfillment of their human rights. This day tries to unite the girls for their rights and to facilitate opportunities for girls to access, use, lead a better world. showcase girls' influence to government policies, business practices, and research priorities. There is an example of Malala Yousafzai. She enforced the government to change in the law, to change in the policies, to build a better future for girls and their families. As we all know that a girl or a female is very important in our family. A girl play many roles in our family, like she play like a mother, sister, daughter, wife, and friend. She is a pillar of a family where she tries to maintain the peace and the happiness. Still, she is the person who suffers a lot. She is the most disrespected person in our families. So why it happens? Why she has to be tortured, harassed mentally, physically? It is not right. Actually, this is not fair. You can say that 1 in 3 students, 11 to 15 years, have been bullied by their peers at school. So actually, I want to say that the girls are not safe, not even in family, not outside the families. There are many cases reported that girls are bullied by their peers, by their colleagues. Empowering girls is not only about addressing their rights, it is about creating a world that benefits everyone. When we invest in girls' education, girls' safety, and equal opportunity to all, it means we are contributing in the economic growth of the country, the health of a country, and the overall well-being of a country. So it is important to provide them education, to provide them equal opportunity, to be educated, to be fulfill their dreams, what they want to pursue. This is the era of 21st century. Yes, many of the girls have achieved the remarkable post, and they are in the top position. Girls are pushing beyond the limitations of stereotype and exclusion, especially those impacting the children with disabilities and those from marginalized communities. There are some remarkable stories of girls who have defied the odds and become leaders of change. These girls have proved that girls can transform the world when empowered. Yes, when the girls empowered, they can change, they can bring the change. Malala Yousafzai is the activist in education, and she is fighting against the laws, the policies. She is fighting for the education of girls in such a country where education is restricted for a particular gender. In technologies, girls like Gitanjali Rao, a young scientist and inventor, are innovating solutions to global challenges such as water contamination. Like other females are there, like Geeta Thunberg, Youth Climate Movement, FFF, Friday for Future. Greta used to skipping their school for this climate movement on every Friday. So girls are shaping a world that speaks to their needs and the needs of future generations. Saving and supporting girls is very important. When we help girls to get an education and good care, we contribute for the whole nation. Education is the primary key to all loves. With education, they can make smart choices, achieve their dream, and lead their families, communities, nation, and the world through serving in different roles. The girls or the females nowadays are serving in various different roles. Like they are the beauty queens, they are the very impactful political leader, they are the pilot, and they are driving the train. They are the successful business person, and they are the bus conductor. The domain in which this was the restricted only for male, but now the girls are stepping into this domain. and the mountaineer, the field which required a lots of courage, the lots of physical strength, the stamina and the dedication. But the girls have proved that they can do anything. They are very successful doctor, which requires a very good IQ and the critical and the good decision making in the critical situation. Many people say that women fails to take good decision in critical situation, but there are very successful doctors uh, who take the good decisions in the critical situations. If we look the next picture, this is the picture of a labor, female labor. Although we have noticed that the female labor get the less amount or less pay than a man, but still she is doing her work very effectively. So there is disparity in the payment for the same work. A male, if does the same work, he gets the more payment, but when the female does the same work, she gets less than the man. The female are bringing so many medals. They are very good in sports. They are activists in education and many roles they are playing nowadays. So girls have proven that they can achieve anything if they have supported by good education, good care, and they have uh, treated equally than a boy. We cannot say if the girls, some stories, we are seeing such stories that the challenges have been removed of female. Challenges still persist. Changes cannot happen through words alone. We must act. It is not enough to speak about the need for equality. We must work for it daily. Unfortunately, millions of girls face challenges and inequality and injustice everywhere, from family to workplace. Like the girls face abortion, education inequalities. In education inequality, we can see in some streams like science, maths, and engineering. These streams are meant for the boys, and girls are supposed to take the home science, arts, and the music and such art field subject. So this is the inequality between the men and women in the education field. Gender-based violence, child marriage, although the child marriage rate has been uh, reduced to a significant percentage, but still it is it is existing in the rural areas or in the underdeveloping areas. Limited leadership opportunities and insecure environment. These pictures can disturb your mind, but this is the true facts. The UN estimates that around 2,000 unborn girls are illegally aborted in India every day. I have quoted the example from India because India is on top in abortion illegally. Although there is a law against the abortion, still the the data is showing that 2,000 unborn girls are illegally aborted in India every day. Every day 2,000 गर्ल्स को अगर एवरी डे पूरे इंडिया से अबॉर्ट किया जा रहा है तो आप समझ सकते हैं कि डेटा कैसा है। बहुत ही खराब, बहुत ही कह सकते हैं कि डेटा दिल को मतलब दहला देने वाला है कि हर बिना जन्म लिए ही बच्चे को पहले ही हम मार दे रहे हैं, उसको हम अपॉर्चुनिटी ही नहीं दे रहे जीने के लिए। Then UN Women reported that 1 in 3 women experience sexual and physical violence from the partner and the non-partner. कोई 3 में से 1 महिला को फिजिकल वायलेंस का शिकार होना पड़ता है, चाहे वो पार्टनर्स हो या फिर जिन लोगों को आप जानते नहीं हैं उनके द्वारा भी हमें इस तरीके की जिल्लत को झेलना पड़ता है। UNESCO reported that more than 30% the world's students have been victim of bullying. यूनेस्को रिपोर्ट करता है कि 30% से भी अधिक स्टूडेंट्स को हर रोज ऐसी बुलिंग का स्कूल में सामना करना पड़ता है। हालांकि बॉयज को भी ये बुलिंग का शिकार होना पड़ता है, बट रिपोर्ट्स कहती है कि जो बॉयज हैं उनके साथ फिजिकल बुलिंग ज्यादा होती है एंड गर्ल्स आर फेसिंग साइकोलॉजिकल एंड द सेक्सुअल बुलिंग। 86% of women experienced harassment in a public place. Sexual harassment. 86% of women among us, they face the sexual harassment in a public place. And the 23% of women experience harassment and violence in their working place. So working place, in families, public place, in any place, women are not safe at all. These are not just individual hardships, they are global injustice. When girls are held back, society as a whole suffers. Successful girls are living example of what happens when girls are empowered. Their stories are a reminder that when girls have access to education, leadership, and opportunity, they not only rise above their challenges, they transform their communities. जब गर्ल्स को वो एजुकेशन, उनको नेतृत्व करने की क्षमता मिलती है, उनको बराबर की अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती है, वो दिखा देती हैं कि वो किसी से पीछे नहीं है। और जब बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स दोनों मिलकर आगे बढ़ते हैं, तभी किसी भी देश का विकास हो सकता है। इन सभी चैलेंजेस को दूर करने के लिए हमें क्या करना होगा? What can we do? If we see the role of family, families play a crucial role in shaping girls' sense of self-worth, their ability to advocate for themselves and their vision for the future. एक फैमिली को हमेशा सपोर्ट के लिए खड़ा होना चाहिए, उन्हें अपनी बच्चियों की सेल्फ वर्थ का सेंस उनको देना चाहिए, उनकी वैल्यू समझनी चाहिए एंड दे शुड encourage education of their girls, promote gender equality at home. In many cases, we see that the family members, they discriminate the boys and their girls. When the father is expected to purchase something new, like suppose he want to purchase a new car, he would be asking to his son that which car we should purchase. He is not asking to the daughter that tell me what car we should purchase. So this is the some small examples where discrimination, where disparity can be seen. Encourage leadership and decision making. Support their interest and ambition. बच्चियों का कोई भी इंटरेस्ट है, कोई भी एम्बिशन है, पेरेंट्स को बच्चे को गाइड करना चाहिए कि वो अपने सपने को कैसे पूरा करे, वो अपने एम्बिशन तक कैसे पहुंचे। मोस्टली पेरेंट्स समझते हैं कि गर्ल्स के लिए केवल टीचर, बैंक एम्प्लॉइज या कुछ ऐसी जॉब जो सिर्फ 9 to 5 है वही अच्छी है, एंड दे गाइड टू देयर डॉटर्स दैट just do the B.Ed or you can become a doctor, nurse. So parents should understand and encourage their daughter to achieve their dreams, to achieve their interests and ambitions. Foster emotional intelligence and self-esteem. Advocate for equal opportunities. Provide a healthy and secure environment. What can educators and teachers can do? Teachers can play a crucial role in education. They can create an inclusive classroom environment. They must ensure that girls feel just as valued, as capable as boys. Teachers should spark interest in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics subjects, and encourage them to pursue careers in these areas where the in many cases the teachers are guide female students to opt arts, to opt home sciences or art subjects basically. So teacher can play or guide girls to achieve or fulfill their dreams. Guide girls in exploring various career options. Teachers can help girls to understand their rights regarding health, particularly reproductive health and mental well-being. Even the girls and the boys can help each other in the upliftment of the girls. The girls can help each other by stand up against the bullying. They can celebrate success of each other. They can speak up together. They can guide their peers. So they can apply the peer counseling. If someone has the knowledge in any specific field, they can guide the other girls to get success in that field. Engage in self-care together. Girls has to keep themselves in the top priority. If we are healthy, if we are cared by ourselves, we can take the care of the entire family. But girls or the women's mostly not keep themselves on the top priority. They keep everyone else on the top priority and keep themselves in the least priority. And the boys should treat the girls as equals as they are. They should not discriminate the girls. They should not understand the less capable to the girls. Challenge stereotypes. The boys come forward to challenge the stereotypes mentality. Like in household work, we can see that the girls are cleaning the utensils, but boys are not. So boys come forward to share the responsibilities of household. They should they should allow their sisters or their daughters to try something new which is restricted for them. Stand up against bullying, support victims, and the boys should promote shared responsibilities in every field, not in education only, not in household activities. In everywhere, they should promote the shared responsibilities. Encourage positive friendship. This is the very sensitive issues of today's generation. If a girl accepts the friendship of a boy, the boy think that she is ready to everything. But the girl sees a good friend, a good mentor, a good counselor or a guide, a good friend only. So we should come together to help each other. We should not take advantage of anyone. Support girls' ambitions. So, in conclusion, I would like to say that when girls empower one another, they create a strong support system that enhances resilience, confidence, and success. By fostering friendship, celebrating diversity, advocating for one another, and sharing experiences and knowledge, girls can uplift each other and build a more empowered generation. Together, they can overcome the challenges and inspire change, making the world a better place for all. As we celebrated, as we celebrate this International Day of the Girl Child, let us not only reflect on the challenges, but also commit to working for a future where every girl, no matter where she is born, no matter her circumstances, can grow up with dignity and opportunity and hope. I would like to stop my words with this quotation of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar that I measure the progress of the community by the degree of progress which women have achieved. According to B.R. Ambedkar, if you want to see the progress of any community, you have to assess the progress of the women. If the women are not progressed, they are not getting upliftment, that the community or the nation is not progress. Girls and boys, both are the human capital. And till the entire capital is not fully utilized, economic growth of any country is impossible. So I'm not saying that the girls को ज़्यादा importance या ज़्यादा emphasize करना चाहिए. I'm saying that the boys and the girls both are the human capital. दोनों को equally treat करना चाहिए, दोनों को equally importance देना चाहिए, and किसी को भी उनके सपनों को achieve करने से नहीं रोकना चाहिए. Everyone deserves to dream, to lead and to live happily. So किसी को भी हमें ड्रीम देखने से या एजुकेशन में जाने से या लीडरशिप करने से नहीं रोकना चाहिए. So girls, your voice, your dreams and your actions matters. Yes, the future is yours to shape. Thank you. Let us continue striving for a brighter, more equitable future for all girls. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was such an insightful session. I really wish this makes a change in the society and educate the society actually. And personally speaking, I think in India, girls are really underestimated. And as you already said, there's a set stereotype for girls, as you said. Like this is what girls need to do, and this is what boys need to do. And we as individuals actually need to break this stereotype. So now I would like to, if anyone has something to share or anything to tell, the experience or anything, you may please go for it. You can share any of your views or experiences that you have been through in the session or anything that you liked.
Very wonderful guest talk you presented, ma'am. I'm very thankful to you. And whatever you said was, I think, it's a good lesson to the world that every one of us should consider that women has the same place as the boys or the men. So if we go through the history in our methodologies, in our rituals, there are some parts that can be only uh, speak out or you can say utter by the women's, not by the uh, human body. I mean to say that man or the male person. So it's the beauty of our legends, our methodologies, that they are giving the place to the girls, and it is the society that make the women. Actually, men and women are born in the world at the same places, but we discriminate since the beginning. And what we think about it, we can say that we discriminate on the basis of to the girl that do this work for you and not for the boy. So simply, if we start efforts from our family, from our each and every member of the family, then nobody can stop the girl anywhere in the world. So the hindrances are coming from the family itself. If the families are good, if we care the girls, then nobody can stop the girls anywhere. Because if each family of this world do the things properly in the favor of the girls, in the favor of the boys without any discrimination, nobody can stop him or her. So it's our duty, and very beautifully you presented the data you have presented too much good, and I am very impressed. And thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would like to ask all the participants to switch on their cameras for a group photo. Please switch on your cameras for the group photo so that we could have a memory of the session. All right, I hope the group photo is taken. And now I would like to invite my colleague, Mr. Harshit, for the vote of thanks. Over to you, Mr. Harshit.
Thank you so much, Anjana ma'am. We are truly grateful to have you with us today. And mere words cannot truly express the gratitude we feel for your powerful and insightful talk. Like there were really good data and a very good representation of the whole world. And on this International Day of Girl Child, you did more than just share knowledge. You ignite a spark of hope and possibility for every one of us that we can create a more holistic society where every gender has equal rights and equal opportunities. That is somewhere lacking in the current system. And your word reminds us that by empowering every young girl, we are laying the foundation for a future that is not just brighter, but more compassionate, more inclusive, and more equitable. As you quoted, that there are Miss Gitanjali Rao and very famous female leaders in India and many more athletes are carrying the load of their share of load, but not getting appreciated enough. And you reminded us of that immense potential that exists within each girl, and they can go on to change the world. And thank you for your wisdom, your passion, and for being a source of insightful and inspiration to everyone. We are leaving today's session not only more informed, but more deeply motivated to play our part in the moment. I want to thank you from the behalf of whole the Pahal Horizon team. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you so much, all of you.
Thank you, Anjana ma'am.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much, ma'am.
ma'am.
Participants, now you can leave the meeting.